than Devin Leary. I'll stand on that hill. But let's talk about the final position, the most frustrating position. Daniel Faalele at guard did not look good. And this was his second year at guard. And it was just like, he has the same problems. He doesn't have the quickness. He doesn't have the hands. He's going to get beat a lot in the pass game. He's fine in the run game. He's not great. Like, you don't want him pulling. You don't want him, moving. Yeah. But once he gets his hands on you, if he actually gets his hands on you rather than doing his good old-fashioned sumo wrestler bear hug, which he does love to do, the Ravens are in trouble, though, in a lot of situations. And they got to play a lot of really good defensive linemen. You have Cam Hayward, all-pro. You've got Myles Garrett, defensive player of the year. Like, those are two guys in your division that will line up against the guard and just annihilate them. Not to mention, the Browns drafted one of the best interior defensive line prospects in the last 10 years. The guy out of Michigan. He's also going to be eating against you. Like, the Ravens need to figure out guard. If they do they need to go into free agency, or can we risk it again with Faalele starting? Not to mention we have to beat the Chiefs in the playoffs, and they've got Chris Jones as well, who's the best D tackle in the league. It's just a lot of fun. A lot of fun at guard for the Ravens.
It's rough. It's rough because we had high hopes for, Ben Cleveland, aka Big Sexy. I think we both kind of knew that us playing Daniel out of position was going to either mess us up or something good was going to come out of it. And right now, it's not looking pretty. It's not looking pretty. And the bad thing about it is, for me, I hear that he lost weight. I'm hearing that he's been having a good camp. He's supposed to be stronger, but Thursday night, I don't know what happened. I don't know if he wasn't watching the ball. He didn't know what the snap was, but god dang, they got the best of them. And we can't afford that. We can't have that happen during the regular season. Right now, I definitely feel like we have to continue evaluating other linemen, whether they're on the team or see who gets cut. I think it would not hurt for us to bring in a possible free agent guard. I mean, because at the end of the day, it's that right side where we usually run most of our plays, and that right side, we gotta have strength. I mean, Rosengarten, don't get me wrong, he had his moments too. This is his second year, and I'm hoping it's not a sophomore slump type of thing. And also I gotta remember too, you can get the best of your teammate, but when you're going against, actual other teams, it's a different type of game. So that's a thing too. Maybe he can redeem himself these next couple preseason games, but right now, it's kind of looking like we may need to go out there, do a search, try some guys out, see what else is out there, because like I said, most of our plays go to that right side. We need guys that are strong, that are agile, fit, that don't mind getting dirty with the other big uglies right in front of them and getting into that next level. And right now, Daniel Faalele is not looking like that guy right now. So I definitely feel like it'd be best to go out there and see what's happening, see who's available and see who can it could be an immediate impact type of guy for us right now.
Yeah, and to go over the free agent guards right now, Brandon Sheriff, again, this is by highest paid to lowest paid based on previous AAV on Spot Track. Brandon Sheriff, most known for his Commanders days, but most recently with the Jaguars. He's almost 34 years old. Shaq Mason, who is most recently with the Texans, 32 years old. John Feliciano, 33 and a half years old, most recently with the Niners. Cody Whitehair, 33 years old with the Raiders. Dalton Reisner, 30 years old with the Vikings. Mark Lewinsky with the Colts, 33 years old. Jack Driscoll with the Eagles. He wasn't a starter. Jake Hansen, Jets, 28 years old. I don't think he was a starter. And Carter O'Donnell and Jack Anderson are the other ones. I don't think either were starters as well. So there's about 6 guys, I think, that were starting guys recently in the NFL. The question is, do they want to come back or do they want to retire? Like, I mean, they're all old. Like the Ravens don't have an option to go out there and just be like, oh yeah, let's grab this guy in their prime. Like it's not like safety where there's just solid safeties around. Everybody wants linemen. If a
Yep.
lineman is available, they're going to try and get them. So Brandon Sheriff, Shaq Mason, they probably want a lot of money to come back and play. I know their average annual value expectation is pretty low, but you know what? They don't have to come back. Offensive line is a grueling position to play. And if you're not getting paid a lot of money and you know you're good, why would you come back and play it? So really the benefit the Ravens have is, hey, we're trying to win a Super Bowl. So for a guy like Brandon Sheriff, that might be the opportunity he's looking for. Same with Shaq Mason, who might actually already have a Super Bowl. I can't remember if he was on the Super Bowl winning team back in the day. I just assume he actually has a ring. But overall, I think the Ravens should absolutely give someone a call,
Yep.
even if it's one of the guys that wasn't even a starter. Like, just get someone in the building. You know, Emory Jones is currently injured, so he can't play at the start of the season. We got to find out, like, whether, like, we can't just have Daniel Faalele and just expect everything to be okay. At least get someone to provide some competition, because I think Andrew Voorhees looks fine at left guard. He's not an all-pro guard at this point in his career, but hey, it's technically it's year 3, but it's year 2 of being able to play. And I think he looked solid last year in his reps. I think he could be a decent guy, but the benefit is he doesn't have a glaring hole. Yes, he might get beat every once in a while, but it's not just he gets beat every time because people are just faster than him. That's not his issue. It's more of a technique issue. He's, getting better. But he doesn't have just a glaring weakness like Daniel Faalele does with his he's like the monster from the Ghostbusters movie, like the Marshmallow Man. Like he's just slow motion walking.
Oh man, that was a good
That's
one.
how he plays. Like it's brutal to watch because it's just like you walk right by him. Like I think I could get by Daniel Faalele, and
you know what? It's rough because we gotta call a spade right now. He's made it to college because of that 6'8", 300 something frame at a Power 5, and he made it to the NFL because of that big old frame. I guess we have to ask our organization: are we really hurting him in regards to his career? Don't get me wrong, he didn't do that much as a right tackle. But it's like we took away the opportunity for him to really blossom as a right tackle and put him in the interior. You asking a 6'8" guy to go in a 3-point stance almost every down and trying to get back up quickly to get in the pass pro versus, where he can just lean forward and just run block all day. It has its disadvantages. But, I'm not trying to make an excuse for him. It just, when you get the opportunity to get on the field, and this is just life, period. When you get an opportunity, yeah, we know people, lie on resumes to get certain jobs, and sometimes when they get in the job, they don't know what the hell they're doing. But it's like once you get that job, are you going to figure out what you have to do in order to succeed at that job, or are you going to keep on trying to play games and try to ride it out until somebody find out, like, hey, we hired the wrong person. So right now it's truly in Daniel Faalele's court in regards of he has a golden ticket. He has the opportunity to blossom, really flourish at a starting role in the NFL. Either get it together, or this organization finally says, you know what, it's not working out for us. So it's getting to that time.
Yeah. Hopefully he has a bounce back. Hopefully he has a good year. But if he doesn't, I hope the Ravens are prepared and they sign somebody that can possibly take over if it's not working out. But think that's going to do it for this episode. This was a lot of fun, guys. Everybody, thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe for more. Make sure to check out the other pages. Instagram's almost at 100 followers. I think we're at like 98. And then TikTok as well. TikTok's at like 5,000. I don't know, over 5,000. TikTok and YouTube are almost the same amount of followers. I know that. But thank you so much for watching. Subscribe for more. And we'll see all of you again next time. And make sure to come to the pregame and postgame show this weekend.